Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Mermaid. In the previous video, you saw the different types of common goldfish diseases. Today, we will discuss about the treatment of that diseases so that you can make your goldfish healthy and disease-free always. If you are new, then be with us by pressing the like button, share and subscribe our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button. Now, let's start. In the previous video, the first disease was white spot disease. The causative agent is Ichthyopteris multifidus. Now the treatment. To stop the parasites from being released, zinc-free malachite is used in the aquarium. To prevent the disease, it is advised to quarantine new fish for 2 weeks before introduction. The second disease was swim bladder disease. If an enlarged stomach or intestine is thought to be the cause of swim bladder disorder, the first course of action is to not feed the fish for 3 days. At the same time, increase the water temperature to 70 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit and leave it there during treatment. On the 4th day, feed the fish a cooked and skinned pea. Frozen peas are ideal for this, as they can microwave or boil for a few seconds to thaw them, resulting in the proper consistency. Remove the skin and then serve the pea to the fish. You can continue to feed a pea a day for a few days and then switch to a species appropriate food. But avoid flakes or pellets that float. The third disease was fin rot or tail rot disease. Several antibiotics are effective in treating fin rot, but root cause must be addressed to ensure the disease doesn't return. Treatment should include a water change and careful examination of aquarium condition. If there is food debris, vacuum the gravel and take care to avoid overfeeding in the future. Start putting dates on your fish food, as it loses the vitamin content fairly quickly after the food container is opened. Feeding your fish fresh, high quality food in similar quantities is far better than frequent. Large feeding of still foods. Check the pH and the temperature of the water and make sure it is appropriate for your fish species. Be sure there is no chlorine, ammonia or nitrate in the water and the nitrate is under 40 ppm mg per liter. Once the rot cause is corrected, antibiotics will usually cure the disease itself. Treatment with a drug that is effective against gram-negative organism is recommended. Consult with a veterinarian who treats fish. The fourth disease was fungal infection. Commonly suggested treatments include malachite green, potassium permanganate, formalin, and providin iodine solution. In most cases, it's easiest to give a fish medication with this type of bath treatment. This is especially true when treating an infection the exterior of the fish's body. Also check the pH of the water regularly and also check the chlorine in water. The fifth disease was gold dust disease or velvet disease. Raise the water temperature at 82 degrees Fahrenheit, dim lights for several days, add aquarium salt, treat with Mardel copper safe for 10 days, discontinue carbon filtration during this treatment. Mardel copper safe is a trade name of a medicine which contains chelated copper. Use 5 ml in 15 liters of water. Now you can use as per your water capacity. The sixth disease was anchorworm disease. Potassium permanganate is usually considered the best treatment and can use either as a tank treatment or a dip. Other treatments include salt dip, a formalin dip, and modern antiseptics may help. Salt in the aquarium at 1 to 2 tablespoons may help prevent secondary infections. Manual removal of the parasite is one of the surest way to get rid of it. This can be done by holding the fish in the hand and removing the parasite with a pair of tweezers. Being careful not to break the tail of leaving the head embedded and dipping the fish back into water every few seconds so it can breathe. Sometimes the parasite can burrow so deeply that pulling it out can cause more trauma than leaving it in and just eating. The seventh was fish lice disease. Dipteryx is effective in combating lice. It is an insecticide that is soluble in water, comes in liquid or powder form, and comes in different potencies ranging from 40 to 98%. Try and find Dipteryx with 98% potency as the doses below as based on this potency level. If you can only find lower potency levels, you will have to calculate how much you need based on the doses below. The treatment for the pond and the aquarium are different, but the dosage is same for each. Below the several measurement options. 1 part Dipteryx to 3 to 5 billion parts of water, or 1 milliliter to 790 to 1320 US gallon of water. In the aquarium, the lice normally drop off the goldfish within 2 hours. After this happens, move the fish into a mild salt bath of 2 teaspoons per gallon of non-ionized salt for a couple of days. In an aquarium, the lice normally drop off the goldfish within 2 hours. After this happens, move the goldfish into a mild salt bath of 2 teaspoons per gallon of non-ionized salt for a couple of days. Another treatment option available, especially if the infestation is only 1 or 2 lice, is dabbing the louse with a cotton bud that has been dipped in a 50 by 50 solution of kerosene and turpentine. Be careful not to get any of the solution into the gills, mouth or eyes of the fish. This much detail is for today. If you like our video, then hit the like button, share this video, and do not forget to subscribe our channel. At the end, hit the bell icon so that you will get the notification of our next videos. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching our channel. Take care.